Every legend leaves a trace. Some linger in memory, others in things that were never meant to fall into human hands. In the Myths Belief Store, you'll find artifacts, talismans, and relics steeped in the darkness of ancient faiths. Enter if you dare to touch what is forgotten and terrifying. Link in the description. Deep beneath the earth, in places where no light has reached for millions of years, there exists something no human was ever meant to see. Something without form, without purpose, and without even the faintest concept of good or evil. It is a pure, pulsating mass of cosmic corruption. From its surface, monstrous shapes constantly peel away larvae, worms, and shapeless creatures that crawl into the darkness, searching for life only to destroy it. Today, we explore one of the most repulsive entities in the entire Lovecraftian universe. A being that not only spawns monsters, but is the very source of them. Abhoth and the worms that drain humans into brittle, empty mummies. Abhoth is not a typical monster, nor even a classical god of the Lovecraftian mythos. It is a being that defies all categories, a living, pulsating mass that constantly shifts shape, as if trapped in an endless cycle of decay and rebirth. Its body resembles a vast lake of gray, sticky slime, from which new, deformed forms of life emerge every few moments. Some look like worms with translucent segments, others like larvae far too large to exist in the natural world, and still others are formless lumps of flesh that crawl a few meters before collapsing into pieces. All of these creatures are rejects, failed attempts at life that Abhoth expels endlessly, like a cosmic factory of mutations that knows no purpose, no direction, and no meaning. The most terrifying, however, are the creatures that manage to survive. Among them are the desiccating worms, parasites capable of attaching themselves to human skin and draining every drop of moisture within hours. At first, the victim feels only a faint chill, as if touched by an icy fingertip. Then comes numbness, dryness in the mouth, and the skin begins to lose its elasticity. Meanwhile, the worm grows, pulses, and changes color as though filling itself with the victim's life. When it finishes, the human body collapses inward, becoming light, brittle, and hollow like a paper shell. In the caverns where Abhoth dwells, one can find dozens of such dried corpses, frozen in unnatural poses, as if death came so quickly they never had time to scream. These mummies are the most horrifying proof that Abhoth does not merely create life, it also takes it away in the cruelest possible way. Although Abhoth is not as popular as Cthulhu, its influence on pop culture is unmistakable. The most important source in which it appears directly is Clark Ashton Smith's story, The Seven Geeses, the first description of Abhoth as a pulsating mass spawning worms and monstrosities. In later works of the expanded mythos, such as the Book of Ivan and the Encyclopedia Thulhiana, Abhoth and its larvae are listed among the most toxic and dangerous beings of the underworld. The motif of desiccating worms also appears in Lovecraft-inspired games. In the Call of Cthulhu RPG, Abhoth's larvae function as parasites capable of turning a human into a dried husk. Games like Darkest Dungeon and Bloodborne feature monsters clearly inspired by its aesthetic, living masses, larvae, parasites, and creatures that drain life from their victims. In films, Abhoth never appears by name, but its influence is visible in productions like Slither, The Thing, and Life, where creatures are born from a single organism, mutate, and attack in ways reminiscent of Abhoth's spawn. The motif of a dried, lifeless body also appears in the classic The Mummy, though in a more adventurous tone. And now, a question for you, viewer. What is more terrifying, a monster that chases you, or one that endlessly creates new horrors? Do you prefer a story where the threat is visible, or one where you never know if something is crawling just beneath your skin? And most importantly, what would you do if you found a perfectly preserved, dried-out body in a cave with no signs of struggle? If you want more dark stories from the Lovecraft universe, make sure to subscribe, leave a comment, and drop a like. It helps summon more cosmic horror straight to your feed.